The city where I live. My name is Clark, and I will tell you about my city. I live in an apartment. In my city, there is a post office where people mail letters. On Monday, I go to work. I work at the post office. Everyone shops for food at the grocery store. They also eat at the restaurant. The restaurant serves pizza and ice cream. My friends and I go to the park. We like to play soccer at the park. On Fridays, we go to the cinema to see a movie. Children don't go to school on the weekend. Each day, people go to the hospital when they are sick. The doctors and nurses take care of them. The police keep everyone safe. I am happy to live in my city. A rough morning. Johnny woke up and let out a deep sigh. He knew he had a difficult test this afternoon, so he didn't want to go to school. Maybe he could ditch his classes, but then his mom would find out. If that happened, she would ground him from video games for an entire month. He couldn't risk that, but he didn't want to get a bad score on his geometry test. He thinks it over as he gets into the shower. After he dried himself off, he could smell blueberries and waffles, his favorite breakfast. This gave him enough motivation to leave his room, eat his breakfast, and hop on the bus. Taking English classes. Matthias is learning to speak English. He is taking English classes. Sometimes his classes are at school. Other students go to school and sit in the classroom with Matthias. They sit in their chairs at their desks while they learn from the teacher. The teacher stands at the front of the classroom and teaches. He uses a pencil to write on paper when he answers the test questions. Sometimes, Matthias's classes are virtual classes. When he takes virtual classes, he learns on the computer. He sees his teacher on the computer screen. He uses the keyboard to type his answers to the test questions. I love my family. I live in a big house with all my family. There are 7 of us, including my grandfather, father, mother, and my younger siblings. I have 2 younger brothers and an older sister. My grandfather came to this country as an immigrant. He found a job on a ranch, working with horses. He then met my grandmother, and they soon married. They had only 1 child. She is my mother. Everyone gets along well with each other. We make sure that we do our chores before our father reminds us. We also love to gather around grandfather when he tells one of his stories about growing up in the old country. Hannah goes grocery shopping. On Mondays, Hannah likes to do her grocery shopping. Before she goes to the store, Hannah always drinks a cup of tea. She drives to the store in her car at 6 o'clock in the evening. The store is about 1 mile away from Hannah's house. Hannah always buys coffee, apples, chicken, eggs, cereal, and bread when she is at the store. After she is done shopping, Hannah likes to put her groceries in the cabinet and in the refrigerator at home. She keeps all of her food neat and organized. After the food is put away, Hannah likes to cook some soup and relax with her cat Mittens. When the soup is ready to eat, Hannah puts on her favorite television show. The show is about a cat and a dog who are best friends. Mittens likes the show too. Lost by the farms. Gary had taken a wrong turn. In his rush to get off of the freeway, he had taken the incorrect exit and did not know where he was. It was not the first time that this happened. Patience was not Gary's strong suit. He only wanted to get home after a long day at work. Why did he keep on making the same mistake? On the way back to the freeway, he drove past farms and stables, cornfields, and a gas station. None of them looked familiar to him, but then again, didn't all farms appear similar? At last, he entered the freeway again and hoped that, this time, he would make it home. It was getting late, and he needed to feed his cats. Next time, he promised that he would pay more attention to the road signs. Lunchroom procedure. Sandra, Jenny, Linda, and John were all in line to get their lunch at school. Because Sandra is concerned about eating healthy, she chose to order a salad with a bottle of water. Jenny is a girl who loves her meat, so she decided to order a sloppy joe with extra meat, fries covered with chili, and a soda. Linda prefers her lunch to be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the crusts cut off, some carrot sticks, and a serving of 2% milk. John loves his Italian food and ordered a serving of sausage lasagna, a slice of garlic toast, and a soda. After paying for their food, everyone headed to their chosen lunch table. Preparing for vacation. My family is going on vacation tomorrow, and there is a lot to do to prepare. We are going to spend a week at the beach. We are so excited to play in the ocean, build sand castles, and eat delicious seafood dinners. Before we leave, I have to finish the laundry, so we all have clean clothes to pack. I will let our neighbors know we are traveling, so they can water our flowers and pick up our mail each day. Finally, I will pack a luggage for myself and the 3 other members of our family. The drive takes 7 hours, so we are bringing snacks and reading materials for the car. My morning routine. My name is Bob. Each day I drive my kids to school. My daughter goes to a school that's far from our house. It takes 30 minutes to get there. Then I drive my son to his school. It's close to my job. My daughter is in the 6th grade, and my son is in the 2nd. They are both good students. My daughter usually sings her favorite songs while I drive. My son usually sleeps. I arrive at the office at 8:30 a.m. I say good morning to all my workmates. Then I get a big cup of hot coffee. I turn on my computer and read my email. Some days I have a lot to read. Soon, I need another cup of coffee. Gordon's big dinner. Gordon likes to cook for his friends. One day, he invited 3 friends to his house for a big Sunday dinner. Each of his friends has a special diet, so Gordon carefully planned the menu. Gordon's friend Amelia does not eat meat. His friend Carlos needs a low-sugar diet, and his friend Jermaine cannot eat fatty foods. For the first course, Gordon prepared a salad with carrots, lettuce, and low-fat dressing. The main dish was spaghetti with homemade tomato sauce. Gordon served meatballs separately from the tomato sauce. As a dessert, Gordon baked apples and stuffed them with cinnamon and brown sugar. Gordon's friends enjoyed the meal and appreciated Gordon's planning.